Welcome back to another video YouTube. Today we'll be reacting to Tommy Energy, the Desensitized generation. Let's get into it.
Everyone's lifetime. Tragedies are things that have happened throughout everyone's lifetime. Whether you were born in modern times with getting it directly sent to you through your phone from a relative, or in caveman times where you would see your whole village get squad wiped in 0.2 seconds by a 15-foot saber-toothed tiger and have to survive the next 30 years alone. And as the years have went on and a whole 2 generations have grown up with social media and the internet in front of their faces, slowly over time we've become more and more desensitized to any public tragic events happening. It went from a couple of years of no joking time in the public, and if you did, people would make a salty face at you, to now just waiting a couple of days and it ends up being in some brain rot TikTok video.
That's crazy. Yeah. No one cares anymore, bruh. No one cares anymore, bruh.
Hold her down for me.
Did you get my email?
Eli,
Jeff, can I come in?
name 5 kids for me.
5 kids. J.D. Smith.
Move, pussy.
Oh. What?
Big H. Hobbits are inside.
Are you serious? What?
We really have reached the point of no matter how crazy an event
I'm trying to get to heaven, man. Oh, god damn it.
is or how up a situation is, there's gonna be some AI edit of it on TikTok or Twitter within an hour. And this isn't something that happened overnight. It's been a build up through years of joking on the internet. One of the things that really started it with social media was right after 9/11. Right after 9/11 happened, it was like the world froze for that day. No one knew, not only in America, what the was next, but frankly around the world. If one of the most powerful countries in the world could face a tragedy like that, then everyone had to wonder if it would happen to them. Man, even with me being in my dad's ball sack at that time, I was contemplating should I even be born. Luckily I chose to, so you're welcome, y'all, but it was that serious. I remember it like it was yesterday. And at that time, it wasn't common to make jokes about serious things like that, especially in media or in public. So any TV show or movie that did was facing the wrath of thousands of callers to the television network that aired the show saying to cancel it, which looking back on is funny for one reason, because boomers nowadays will say younger generations are too sensitive and cancel culture was annoying. And yeah, in truth, Gen Z is a little more but if they saw anything that was slightly offensive to them back then, they had the hotline of every major TV network to complain about it and say they were canceling their membership. True, some parents and grandparents back in the 2000s wasn't even letting their kids watch SpongeBob because they thought it was too demonic. Family Guy was the first show that kind of started doing 9/11 jokes in the mainstream, and so many people hated them for it. There's this one notorious episode where Lois is running to be mayor and makes fun of politicians using it for advantage, which is a classic now.
9/11 was bad.
I agree with that. What are your plans for cleaning up our environment?
9/11.
What about our traffic problem?
9/11.
And after shows and media started comfortably doing it, it became normal to make jokes about it online. Honestly, even when I think about it, the amount of people still making jokes about it from the mid-2010s to 2020s was a lot. Like when the whole generation of Gen Z who wasn't as connected to it compared to other generations saw the memes. I feel that was the start of us being desensitized to tragedies and not caring as much. And I remember when I started seeing these crazy tragedies and shown to me by people in school, which made me wonder how the my peers was getting all the I didn't like looking at gore back then, and I still don't to this day. Any edgy person online that says they like looking at gore because it's intriguing low-key scares me. Like, I feel like you got some serious tendencies. Like, I'd randomly be at the lunch table and someone would point at their phone being like, "Hey Tommy, come look at this." And it was a whole ass ISIS beheading video of someone. Or it would be some weird sexual video, like 2 girls in 1 cup type of videos. I still don't know where they got these videos and how they had them casually on their phones, because I did not have them. Actually, I know exactly where they got them, Live Leak. I thank the Lord every day that Live Leak does not exist anymore. That website contributed to millions of kids' trauma. It's not like that content is exactly gone though. All kids have to do now is go on Twitter/X and type in what they want to see. I truly
True.
think, though, that time before things started to get more moderated is what contributed to us being so desensitized now. People will say the internet is still unmoderated like that and you can still find crazy things, which you can, but it's become less accessible. Like, these companies have faced lawsuits and had to crack down on safety issues and fix these things. One of the main things that set me off for making this video recently was Epstein. As most of you know, recently the Department of Justice finally released the majority of the Epstein files they had at hand, being 3 million pages. People are rumoring it's actually not everything and there's more, which I'm 100% sure. There is things they did not release, but this release was honestly more than I thought we'd get. All this in these files basically proved every schizophrenic conspiracy theorist from 10 years ago on the internet right. We're talking sick shit, like obviously world leaders being involved in the crimes and having Epstein trafficking people to them, talks of demonic rituals and literal cannibalism, and the worst thing of all, Epstein gooning to Five Nights at Freddy's character. This was really sick, dog. He used every which way he can to get off. With the public finally getting a look into how dark shit gets in these elite circles confirmed by our government, it shocked most people, even on the internet all the time, on how real everything they heard may be going on was. And one of the first things that
I remember one time I was getting caught up with all the Epstein files. I was laying on my bed. I was tired. I was like dozing off, resting my eyes. And then I heard breeding camps. I went from to all of a sudden like this. What the fuck? And I just got up and left, bro. I went, what the fuck? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That whole island needs to be nuked, bro. It needs to be nuked out of existence, bro. I can't even lie. Get out of here.
that started happening when the files released was, you guessed it,
everyone just memeing the shit out of it.
You run Meep City parties.
But you can't do this to me. I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed?
It's to the point, if you search up Epstein on TikTok, it's nothing but memes and random edits. Am I sitting here saying you can't laugh at some brain rot meme of Epstein on TikTok?
Oh, no.
That's up to you. Some of them are funny just because of how
No, I'll laugh. I'll definitely laugh. I like dark humor. I laugh. Now, for me, I give it a little time. I let that some things go, and then I'll make a joke on it. Now, as long as you know shit's not morally right, do whatever, bro.
ridiculous they're making. But people aren't even taking the severity of this situation at all. Like, I can't blame you if you just can't laugh at the memes. And in truth, my conspiracy theory is that's how the government wants it. There's already theories online that the CIA and government have meme departments now to monitor situations online and soften them. They could very well be involved in making these dumb memes to make you laugh and forget how corrupt things actually are. Really think of it, especially if you live in America. The government lied to your face for the past year saying none of this stuff existed. Only folded when the whole public started rallying against it. Still didn't release it on time required by law. Then released the files randomly, exposing some of the people in the highest positions of government and CEOs. And want us to move on like nothing happened and get back to our daily lives. People have been assuming these theories for decades, so maybe I thought that's why we would take it more serious. But no one could have ever guessed 10 or 15 years ago someone making a kawaii edit of Epstein on TikTok. The news moves so fast now, people have already moved on. If all of this came out before social media, and especially with a president involved with this person, people would have overthrown the government and stormed it by now. And our generation always wants to be empathetic with a person no matter how bad they are. Which now has that group of people making sad.
Alright. One thing we won't, you can make jokes, you can make memes, all that. One thing we ain't going to do is sympathize with Jeffrey Epstein, bro. Matter of fact, put them on the list. Put them on the list. I don't give a fuck. Put them on the list. You deserve to be on there. We're being sympathetic to Mr. Jeffrey Epstein. Get out. Get out. Front door's right there. Get out.
It's of Epstein.
Mr. Epstein, were you sexually abused as a minor? Were you sexually abused as a minor?
That must be so confusing for a little girl.
Okay, in my opinion, that makes him even worse. If he truly did, he would know how it feels. And then he proceeded to do it. Okay, he likes it when they cry. No, get out. Get out. Get out. The 200. How did this get 250? 259 likes. Know what? Fuck it. Just nuke everywhere on this planet. We gotta restart. You know that Jesus meme where he's like smoking and he's like, flood it again? Yeah. We need that.
And I know you're gonna need.
Might as well make a sad edit of Adolf while you're at it. I swear, if y'all around in the 40s, you would have made sad edits of Adolf when he died. Aww, but he was such a good.
Yeah, he got abused as a child, man. He's justified, bro. He was abused as a child. I don't give a fuck that he was abused. Gang, that man fucking nearly wiped out a whole race. Shut up.
Artist and he got rejected. That probably weighed on his conscience so much. One of the reasons I think these meme edits happen, especially for Gen Z, is the fact that a majority feel so disconnected from the government and aren't even representing the government at all and have no hope that they don't even care anymore, and no won't change, at least for a while. We're still like a couple of decades away before Gen Z has the full power of government, and we know the government now is hitting their final robbery for boomers before throwing it to the next generation. So a lot of people would just feel cooked and feel they can't change much anyway, so why not make stupid edits of this stuff? AI has only increased it and made it easier to make fun of this stuff. You don't even gotta handcraft the meme, the machine can do it for you. Even with the corruption now, people are making fun of it and don't care. The newest being memes about Netanyahu, with his corruption being so obvious and everyone in the public now knowing. There's an entire trend on TikTok of people trying to summon him to save them.
Netanyahu! Kill this guy and my life is yours! Netanyahu!
I almost said something.
He's driving at 20 miles per hour! Benjamin Netanyahu! Beat this car up and my life is yours! Netanyahu! Save us! Netanyahu! Netanyahu! Help me! I'm at 3% and I can't get to the charger!
This trend coincidentally also started when the US app finally got sold. Take that as you will. I'm just a YouTuber, please don't hurt me. Just like I said with the Epstein memes too, it is one of those things where we aren't taking severity of. Maybe it's because he's such a corrupt person and only someone you would think could exist as a villain in a movie. This is a man though, all memes aside, that was and is complicit in the genocide of a whole ethnic group of people. Trying to still convince the world what we see with our eyes is wrong. Who is directly involved in influencing the most powerful country to do his bidding. All it takes for him is one visit to the White House, sliding Trump 5 to 10 M's, and he'll bomb whatever country he needs to. I low-key ain't ever seen this man stressed because he knows no one can touch him. You get even a centimeter close to him and you and your entire family's existence is disappearing like you never existed. Now you got people calling him the big Yahoo to summon him. Just wait, because I guarantee he tries to get involved in the trend. He won't even know that it's people making fun of him and not laughing with him. And with the Charlie Kirk memes, I called it out last year that people were still going to be doing them in 2026. It's almost ingrained with TikTok memes.
Yeah.
You check any comment section and they're still photoshopping his face on people. Ain't no one give a single fuck anymore that they saw a video of him getting slimed out on camera in 4K. It also didn't help Erica Kirk milking his death to oblivion and flexing the merch sales she got after he died.
God, I think we have 50,000 plus hat orders to fulfill. I mean, I'm saying these numbers because it puts into perspective that we're not just sitting and thinking and looking at the wall being like, what do we do? Like that, there is so much to do. You have over 20,000 Amfest registrations.
The more you hear from Erica Kirk, the more you think there's no way she wasn't jumping for joy when she heard the news. We've reached a point where all of these incidents are crossing together and are getting AI mashed together. You'll see edits of Diddy and Epstein together fighting for the #1 predator spot. Edits of Trump and Netanyahu doing, I don't know really, whatever someone wants. It seems everything is getting more softened and palatable to the public. Who knows where this will lead us in a decade or 2 decades? But I hope y'all know the people at the top want it to seem that you can't do anything and to keep making memes about things, assuming you'll move on and leave things like this forever, which isn't true. Every generation usually flips something, and I just hope people know it's not all over like they want you to think it is. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love
100%
you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Hey, W video Tommy NFG. I fuck with that vid. I'm mad as fucks with it. Anyways, y'all, let me know in the comments below what y'all think of that situation. But yeah, this generation's too desensitized. But I'll see y'all later. Peace.